So in the most recent episode of The Flash, we got to see that Hunter Zolomon is actually Jay Garrick in Earth 1. And this is actually kind of eye-opening, which means we know that the Hunter Zolomons are actually in this universe, which is great. You know, we have the Hunter Zolomons, we have the Zolomons, we have the Hunter Zolomon, we have the Zolomons in Earth 1, which means there are Zolomons in Earth 2. Now, the big thing is, that means Jay Garrick wasn't adopted by the Zolomons in Earth 2. So who was? You know, there has to be a main character that was actually Hunter Zolomon in Earth 2. Now, I did say that Hunter Zolomon, there's no way that he could actually be Zoom, but now there's kind of a possibility. I'm still going to make a video why he isn't, but I feel like, you know, there is still that little glimpse of hope that he is Zoom. So let's get into this real quick. It's going to be a longer video. I'm going to start doing 7-minute videos, or at least trying, and let's get into this. So the big thing is, Hunter Zolomon could be rather Wally West from Earth 2. It could be Barry Allen from Earth 2. It could be anybody from Earth 2. So the big thing is Hunter Zolomon Zoom, but is it really Hunter Zolomon? So, quick breakdown. If Wally West was adopted by the Zolomons, that means Wally West is Zoom, but he's really Hunter Zolomon. He was adopted by the Zolomons, but his real name is Wally West, but his adopted name is Hunter Zolomon, which means he is Wally West / Hunter Zolomon is Zoom. It would be very interesting to see how they could actually do that. And if he peels back the mask, or whatever they want to do for, Zoom, if he peels back the mask, or he takes off the mask and he just shows his face, and, the Team Flash would be like, Wally? And they'll be like, who's Wally? I'm Hunter Zolomon. That would be a huge surprise, especially for me. I mean, I would not expect that at all if a Flash member or Flash team member, one of the Flash team members was Hunter Zolomon from Earth 2 and became Zoom. Because in the comics, I've always seen this, people saying that I don't read comics. I do read comics, guys. In the comics, the main villain for Wally West, the main Reverse Flash for Wally West, his name is Zoom, and it's Hunter Zolomon. If you don't know Hunter Zolomon's, backstory, essentially he got paralyzed from the waist down by Gorilla Grodd during an attack on Central City from Gorilla Grodd. He used a cosmic treadmill, and it kind of fused him with the negative speed force. I think kind of the positive speed. I wasn't really sure about that, but he got fused with the negative speed force, and he became a Reverse Flash. Now, the big thing with this is, the reason why I don't think it's Hunter Zolomon is because I think they would have given him the voice defect like they did in the comics. And if you don't know what that means, is for Zoom, Hunter Zolomon, his voice is really weird. His voice is very different. He speaks really fast. Like for one sentence he might talk normal like this. He's talking normal. Then the next sentence he talks really fast like this, and he can't control his speed and his voice. He's very handicapped with his speed, but he still knows how to use it. A lot of people really thought that Hunter Zolomon is going to be Zoom because his name is Zoom, but I still don't think that. But Hunter Zolomon from Earth 2 can be. I mean, we don't know who he is. He could be Barry, he could be Wally, but, whoever he is, it's going to be interesting to see. Now, the big theory is that Hunter Zolomon from Earth 2 is not, Jay, because, let's be honest, Jay Garrick is not Zoom. I hate when people say, we haven't seen Jay Garrick and Zoom in the same place, which means Jay Garrick must be Zoom. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That literally makes no sense. We saw what's his name? We saw Zoom take fucking Jay's speed. And then when Jay got his speed back with the Velocity 6 formula to pull the bullet out of Harrison Wells, his eyes were yellow, not blue. He doesn't have his speed. I don't know where the fuck everybody's saying that Jay Garrick is Zoom. That's the stupidest thing. Especially the Flash after show. I'm not trying to throw shade at them or anything, but they are one of the most uneducated Flash viewers I've ever seen. There's one person on there that calls himself the #1 Flash fan. He barely even pays attention to the show. I mean, I'm sorry. It's true. I'm not trying to throw shade, like I said. I'm just saying they're very, very uneducated about the Flash. But the big thing that I'm trying to get out here is that there is like a 5% chance Hunter Zolomon is Zoom, but Hunter Zolomon is probably just the adopted name of somebody else from the Flash family. Wally West, Bart Allen, Joe West. Who knows? Who really knows? Except the producers. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I've been trying to figure this out all week, and I'm sick and tired of just get that fucking notion out of your head, okay? Jay Garrick from Earth 1, Hunter Zolomon from Earth 1 is not Zoom. Hunter Zolomon from Earth 1 is not Zoom. Okay, you want to know why? Because fucking Zoom was created in Earth 2. So there's no possible way that Hunter Zolomon from Earth 1 is Earth 2 Zoom. It just wouldn't make sense, right? It just wouldn't add up. But the big thing that I'm trying to get at is that Hunter Zolomon could be Zoom, but not really Hunter Zolomon. You know, he's rather Wally West, Joe West, Barry Allen. Who else? Eddie, maybe. Eddie from Earth 2 could be Hunter Zolomon. Blew your mind just now, right? I mean, Eddie from Earth 1 was essentially like Hunter Zolomon, just a more, I guess you could say, low-key Hunter Zolomon. He could have been a Hunter Zolomon if they changed his name just a little bit, but I think the only reason why he was even in there in the first place is because, well, Reverse Flash. Boom. But if Eddie Thawne is Hunter Zolomon in Earth 2, it would make a lot of sense. And I guess that's like my main theory right now, is that rather Hunter Zolomon is Barry, Wally, Joe, or Eddie. And those are the four main characters. Don't try to say it's a female, because it's not a female. They refer to Zoom as him, he. They refer to Zoom as, you know, this guy did this, or he did this. You know, he's not a female. Zoom is not a female. He's not Iris. He's not Patty. He's not Barry's mom. I don't know where that theory even came from, but he's none of those characters. So, you know, it's... Oh, also Henry. No, that wouldn't work because then Barry Allen from Earth 2 wouldn't really be Barry Allen now, would he? We never get references to these, right? We never hear Barry Allen, you know, your Earth 2 counterpart does this, and, you know, your dad did this, or your mom did this. You know, we never get the references to any other members of the Team Flash from Earth 2 except Caitlin. That's it. And why isn't Jay telling Caitlin that, you know, you have an Earth 2 counterpart that's evil? I want to know. So tell me what you guys think down below. Do you guys... I know this was like a bunch of gibberish, but I tried to make it as uncomplicated as possible. Who's that one comic book writer that makes everything so complicated? Was it Alan Moore or is it Grant Morrison? I think it's Grant Morrison that makes everything more complicated. I didn't want to be a Grant Morrison here, guys. I'm sorry. So tell me what you guys in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. Just try to reach for 40 likes, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Oh, yes.